But my favourite creator at the minute is Tasha Gorey from last season's Love Island.
I think Lewis Capaldi's got.
I think works really well is KSI. And
There's quite a few of them, you know. So I really like Andrew Tate.
We are walking to a client recording today. Our client has booked a WeWorking space, so we are going.
Very excited.
Got Sam with all the camera equipment, Fahir and Meg behind us. It is a big day and we are looking forward to it.
The boots. Should I do the vlog like this? So how to build an authentic personal brand. I think we're fucking filming, guys.
what did you say?
I think the key thing with personal branding, which is a lot of people forget, is that personal branding is personal. It's not a brand. A brand you can create, right? It's a thing that you can build values for, you can create mission statements for, you can build the aesthetics, etc. A personal brand you can't necessarily create because we all have one. We all have a personality already. It's very difficult to change that personality no matter how hard you try. I think the first thing is you have to first of all understand what is authentic to you, because what does authentic mean? I think it's very easy for me to sit here and go, post everything that you want on Instagram or post everything that you want on LinkedIn, but like, is that gonna get you closer to your goals? Is that gonna help you build a personal brand? Or is that just gonna get you likes or potentially dislikes from people? So I think first of all, defining what authentic means to you is really important.
We're off to an escape room and we don't know how to get there.
What about how we split up the teams? Boys versus girls. Nice bit of sexism.
Absolutely not. We are lost. We are lost. We're never gonna find our family.
Right, no one knows where they're going. We're following Meg and Eve. She clearly has no idea what she's doing. Sam thought he found an Itsu, but he did find an Itsu, but it's apparently not next to that Itsu. So,
all part of the mystery.
well, yeah, is it part of this? What's it called?
Is this the test itself?
Yeah, Ollie's on the phone. Maybe he's trying to figure out what's going on.
I was going to choose Ollie.
An excellent choice.
Okay, I'm going to pick Sam.
Right, we can't vlog it, so we're just going to go in there and we're going to tell you what to won.
So team winner came out first, but have we used too many clues so we might get penalised?
No,
Not jinxing it, we're really smart. Did the winners win?
Where's the way out here?
It's the way we came in.
Oh, you can play that sack game. She doesn't have to get anything anyway now. I've always wanted to play this. It's very American. Meg and you.
I played it at
Sam, you playing another game of soccer?
No, so honestly, it's easy. 2 wins and two losses and 2. It is. That's quite decent.
I hope to see it.
2 losses.
Oh my god, who wants to be
We escaped.
With clues,
59.
with clues is 60 minutes 6 seconds.
Yes, they failed!
No, let's leave it out.
Did we fail?
No, because we got out.
Imagine not escaping.
B-roll, I'm getting B-roll. With an exclusive dance from Fahir. B-roll, this is the B-roll dance.
So I'm like the least competitive person in the world, but I beat Sam at the escape room. So for tonight only, I'm the most competitive person in the world, and I'm really happy about it. So yeah.
Can I interview? I'll interview.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it with Matt.
Yeah, I don't want the microphone. Shit, the microphone.
Alright, go on then.
Show
Use
it.
a
Yeah, go on.
banana. No, I think
No,
they're having a chat.
No, this is just silly now, isn't it?
Yeah, you're putting me off and you're ruining my
Okay.
moment. Favourite creator and why? So at the minute,
You
my
got
favourite.
notes?
No, but I'm reminding myself what the vlog topic is because it's Thursday and I forgot what it was on Monday. My favourite creator at the minute is Tasha Gorey from last season's Love Island, and basically she's just done a massive campaign with eBay in terms of like secondhand shop, and she's just done a catwalk for them in London Fashion Week. And even though that sounds so basic bitch, stay with me, because it's like one of the only brand deals that makes sense to me out of that whole thing. And she was actually so hated while she was in Love Island. She also did the whole superpower thing. She just launched a podcast about her hearing aid. Well, not about her hearing aid, but about the superpowers. And the wardrobe that she has was all secondhand while she was in the villa, and then she became the face of secondhand, and she got like an insane style. That versus Ekin-Su, who landed the big deal with Opoly, who actually has had the brand deal cut like short because it's not being sold, because all of Ekin-Su's followers are all men. She's a good creator and my favorite creator at the minute, because all of the collaborations she's doing actually make sense. And in a world of where people actually just like advertise toothpaste just to get a couple of views on TikTok, I actually love watching her journey from like the villain of Love Island, whatever year it was, to actually shining a light on topics that are obviously clearly important to her and the world and how we all function and everyone's superpowers, but also like how secondhand, me and Meg were discussing earlier, secondhand is going to become the shopping of choice. I'm sorry, I have brain fog because I had flu last week.
Hey guys!
Just say my line.
No, you can say hello too.
Just say my line.
Just go from now.
Hey guys,
Hi
we're
guys.
just checking in from Australia.
Yep. Hey
Hey
guys!
guys, we are just checking in from Australia. We are heading up our work from anywhere policy. We've got 3 weeks out here, so this is week 1. Bye! Bye!
Remember in primary school when they'd say, pay attention, you're not a hairdresser? This is the founder of our business being a hairdresser.
One brand for me that I think works really well is KSI, and I know that's probably quite a generic answer, but you think about the man. Started off as an average FIFA player, built his brand, then became a musician, average but had the brand to back him. He then became a boxer. Again, he's not the best boxer, but he's got the people behind him. He's an entrepreneur. He's got drinks brands. He's got property investments. Like, the guy is just everywhere. You cannot get rid of him.
You need to really work out what you want to be known for and be really authentic in your opinions about those things. And what I mean by that is, if you decide that you want to be known for as someone who stands up for women's rights, for example, then you need to be unafraid to stand up for women's rights. You need to be unafraid to have opinions about those things. Because there are going to be people in the world that don't like your opinions about those things. There's going to be people in the world that don't like your opinion about anything. And I think the whole kind of part of authenticity is having the confidence to stand for something without sort of fearing any kind of repercussions for what you stand for.
Someone who probably absolutely smashed it is me. No, to be fair, I do think I've got a sick person.
The donut man.
The best compliment that you can get when building a personal brand is people coming up to you and saying, "Oh, you're exactly how I thought you'd be." But I get that all the time, so I think I've got a good personal brand. But if I had to give a serious answer, it's a bit obvious, but also maybe not as obvious. I think Lewis Capaldi's got. I think his personal brand is sick. Over the last sort of 20 years or so, celebrities and famous people, they can't. It's hard for them to show themselves because they're scared of what the media will think. And the only thing that you ever really get from them in the past was little snippets of interviews that they did. So like now, Lewis Capaldi or any sort of celebrity can just hop on TikTok and social media, do an Instagram live, or just talk about what they're eating for lunch. Before the Brit Awards, Lewis Capaldi he was literally lying in bed. I think he just woke up and he was talking about how it was the Brit Awards that night and how he was excited and sort of thinking about what he was going to wear. He's done the clips of him taking his shirt off in the middle of a concert that unless you actually went to the concert you'd never actually see. So you get to see this other side of Lewis Capaldi and celebrities in general because of TikTok and Instagram and social media. But I think Lewis Capaldi does it so well because he's so authentically himself and he's just open to being basically looking like an idiot because he doesn't care what other people think of him.
Right, so what do I think makes a good copywriter?
The spell.
Spelling, that's a given.
Name also has to be Megan.
Yeah, Meg's is essential.
Well, she's not here to defend herself, so.
She's in the vlog now.
No, okay, so in all seriousness, I think a highly underrated skill of a good copywriter is actually people skills. because you have to be able to understand someone so implicitly that you can read between the lines. So there's a lot of things, you know, we often get asked the question, you know, how can you speak for someone that's, you know, speak on behalf of someone else? So if you fundamentally know what makes this person tick, what motivates them, the level of almost how their brain works, it gives you an insight and it gives you the ability and the tools to be able to fill in the things that they don't say. Your skills, your ability to read somebody else and understand them on such a subtle level naturally allows you to speak on behalf of them.
Did you want to say something, did you?
Yeah. Copywriter. Copywriter.
Oh, Jeff, give me a fist bump. Oh, he didn't even do it. Go on, give me a fist bump. Oh, now he's sad. Why are you sad, Jeff? Jeff, give me a fist bump. Yes, that was a good one.
Who is my favourite personal brand? I want to say someone really fucking left field. Just to be different and edgy.
Tricky question, isn't it?
There's quite a few of them, you know. So I really like Andrew Tate. I don't like him as a person necessarily, but I think if you look at the blueprint of what he's done, both as a marketer but also as a personal brand, is fucking phenomenal, right? This guy has built a strategy based around a very simple concept, which is think for yourself, do it outside of a bunch of other bullshit, in order to sell this particular product. In order to do that, he's built his personal brand with the exact audience that he wanted to buy that product, right? He's got this Hustlers University, it's a low cost subscription model. The people that he wanted to sell that to were young men. And so he found out what young men find frustrating and he built his entire personal brand around that, right? And I think there is a lot that we can learn. Again, I'm not saying I have any personal opinions on him, but there's a lot that we can learn from a personal branding perspective, but also from a marketing perspective of that process. Like, start with your audience first. What do they find annoying? What painkillers can you sell them? What lifestyle can you sell them? What dreams can you sell them? And then reverse engineer your brand, company brand or personal brand, in order to serve people with those things.
Okay, so I was meant to be going on a Hinge date tonight and she bailed last second. So I'd like to introduce you to my hot date for the evening. It's the one and only Tariq Ahmed.
It's a fat upgrade, mate. It's a fat upgrade.